beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Serene Corner. I'm Serene, and for today's video, I wanted to talk about how to be confident as a young social media manager. There's a lot of women that follow me that are new to social media management and or are aspiring to start doing social media management. So I wanted to make this video for you guys while I got ready for the day because I have a lot of stuff to do. And I need to get myself put together. Like the braids are looking a little old, looking a little rough. Gotta get this face together. I'm looking at my mirror here. So that's what we're gonna do for today's video. If you guys enjoy this type of video and want me to do more kind of how-to or kind of my experiences as a social media manager, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, as well as follow me on Instagram and all of my socials. I'll have them all linked down below. Okay, so the reason why I kind of wanted to do this format of a video was because I've seen a few people do videos where they're just kind of getting ready. It's more kind of sit down, chill, conversational, but they're still talking about things that are super important, or like a timeline or breaking down kind of like a story or whatnot. And I've been enjoying like binging those videos lately on YouTube. So that's why I wanted to do this format, as well as I just felt like it was a little bit more chill. I see a lot of people give social media advice, marketing advice, and it's very like formatted, sit down, professional, which I don't mind. I definitely will be doing those kinds of videos as well, but I just wanted something a little bit more me, more chill. So we're gonna go ahead and get into kind of my first tip on how to be confident as a young social media manager, as a new social media manager, someone that's newer to the field. And my first kind of advice would be to become an expert at one specific skill under social media management. And I mean that to say that obviously there are specific skill sets that you need to be a social media manager, but for the most part, as if anything, you're gonna really stand out and enjoy and or be very good at one specific aspect of your job. And within social media management, I feel like it's kind of good to become an expert within one area so you can kind of offer that as your specialty, which can help you stand out above other social media managers. For me personally, what I do is I kind of say that, or not really I kind of say, but it's more like the thing that I've found that I'm specialized in would be organic growth strategy. So what I offer my clients is my social media management services, and that's kind of its own entity, but then what I specialize in and what I'm known for is my organic growth strategy models, right? So methods in which and strategies, template layouts that assist my clients in growing their platforms organically and all the way to a passive degree. That's really the point of most organic growth strategies, is to get to the account to a passive state. So yes, like I was saying, for me, that is the skill set that I chose to kind of highlight as my specialty, or the thing that I'm really expert at. I've done a lot of research and I've done a lot of my own case studies or A/B testings on them. I've really done the time and the research to say that I know how this one aspect of social media management works. So that's kind of my first tip. This will help you really, get comfortable with the field, feel confident in reaching out to clients, as well as, again, help you stand out above others. My next tip for how to be more confident as a young social media manager or a new social media manager, or simply, I guess, gaining confidence if you're already a social media manager kind of needing that boost, this video will as well resonate with you. But the next point is going to be figuring out some type of purpose or creating purpose within the services that you offer as a social media manager. This is super duper important, and there's a lot of different ways that you can go about doing so. Let's get into these eyebrows as well. So for me, at first, I kind of was really against the idea of niching down and developing a blatant and specific niche. For me, I didn't really want to niche down. I want to get all of, the experiences that I can, book all of the clients, obviously, that I can. I don't know, I guess in the sense of really finding purpose and motivation to be the best social media manager I could be, I would say, I think niching down is something that can allow you to further gain confidence in your purpose as a social media manager. Because it's one thing just to be very good at the job, but to have the confidence to, reach out to clients, pitch yourself, offer those services, follow up with clients, or gain those referral connections, it's really important to, one, be confident in yourself, and two, have a purpose within that. So it kind of really pushes the drive. I feel like the accelerator, puts it in full gear. That's why for me, again, I've been using myself as an example a lot because I want you guys to, I like examples myself and I need you guys to understand. That's why I'm utilizing my own experience as an example. Like for me, I really found that working with women was something that I super duperly enjoyed. I don't know why I said super duperly, but I just found a super high motivational experience with it, where it was I really felt purpose and I started to enjoy and gain my own motivations for these people's businesses and their brands and wanting to see them grow, wanting to see them prosper. That I think for me, that kind of really drove purpose in that direction of wow, I really do want to support, women of color and their small businesses and bringing them up, teaching them the ropes of social media, molding their content the correct way. And so that kind of again, established purpose. And then from there, it just really made me confident in, wanting to reach out to these people because there was a lot of passion behind wanting to help them. So again, it doesn't have to be for everyone, but if you're really trying to figure out why you're not all that confident in what you're doing currently, are you passionate about the people that you're working for already? Or, who do you want to work for? Who do you want to help with social media? Because I feel like for a lot of social media managers, it's what, our purpose is, our goal is to help businesses navigate the ropes of social media. But yes, I think taking time to do so, how did I go about finding, I guess, my purpose with social media management was observing others and getting inspired by other social media managers that I already was following, and then as well as looking at brands and kind of, seeking out and having conversations with business owners on Clubhouse or on Instagram. That really helped me figure out and start laying the path towards my purpose for, starting the Serene Corner and who I wanted to reach out to and, all of that gander. Okay. Blend out some of these harsh edges here. All right, so the next tip that I want to have, it kind of relates into what I just said, was to gain motivation from others within the field. So if you don't really know exactly how you're going to gain that confidence or how to start stepping out of your shell in terms of social media management, start looking and getting inspiration from, again, social media managers that are already in the field doing it. There's nothing really wrong with that. It's not about copying or mimicking or duplicating anything that you're already seeing out there, but it's about consuming it and really, again, getting inspired by it so that you can find that purpose and be confident in what you're doing and walk within confidence as you're doing it. For me, that's literally what I did. And it's not even really social media managers. It could be any influencer on social media. And I use influencer mildly because really anyone could be an influencer as well. So we never want to discredit that. But, watching people that are walking within confidence of themselves and whatever their purpose may be, because everyone's purpose is different and variable. So that's, again, another thing that I would say would really help gain confidence as a new or young social media manager, maybe inexperienced or of that degree, which me as well. I'm still very much so learning a lot of the ropes of things and still every day battling, gaining full confidence in the things that I do for my business. So one thing that helps me is seeing all the other social media managers I follow on Instagram and engage with, doing the same thing, showing up every day or every other day whenever their schedule is, keeping in contact with each other, networking appropriately. I just feel all that stuff kind of adds up to really, again, have you walking in confidence. All right, so now I'm gonna do a little bit of eyeshadow. Not gonna do anything too crazy. Nothing too crazy. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the next point for how I would, or my advice for how to be confident as a young social media manager. All right, the next one would be to display your personality to gain genuine client connections. And I say this because, again, a part of being confident and one of the best ways to truly walk within confidence is to be yourself. Trying to be someone else or even imitating someone else, attempting to go about things the exact same way as someone else. Again, inspiration is different from duplication. I think finding that pattern though, and finding that balance of, really showing who you are, as well as, you know, getting in those trends, utilizing those new features, staying up to date with the things that competitors are doing, is how you're gonna really be confident in doing it, and as well as doing it well, doing it very well. People are gonna see who you are, see the confidence that you have within yourself and your personality. And if that's what they're trying to do, they're gonna wanna see how you did that and how you go about gaining that confidence, as well as it could open the doors to you to clientele that are looking for people just like that. So definitely, I think one way to really get confident is to start being yourself now on your business pages, on your social medias. If you haven't showed your face yet on your social media platform, especially as a social media manager, I would say that's kind of crucial. A lot of social media managers and people seeking social media management need that personalization, that humanization, in order to really feel as though, you know, they know the person, they can trust them with their business, with their account information, you know, their login stuff. So I think a lot of people need to think about that before getting into social media management specifically, because it may look fun, it may look very easy from hindsight, but there are a lot of considerations to make in terms of doing it right again, like I said, and really having the confidence and proceeding and gaining further confidence. Because again, you have to walk in confidence every single day with this field. You know, you're constantly reaching out to clients, having to follow up with current clients, engage with clientele that you currently have booked, keep up with your own social media platforms, case studies and research on, you know, different strategies and things that you're learning, keeping up with social media trends. The list goes on. But I do love my job. And so when it comes to being confident about it and really putting my full foot forward, the reason that I do so are a lot that I've listed in this video today. I've enjoyed bringing my personality to my Instagram. I did write a blog post on how to bring personality, and as well I did an Instagram post. I will go ahead and link those down below if you guys are interested in reading, you know, some of my tips on how I personally brought my personality. But yeah, how I went about doing that stuff and how I do it every single day and proceed to. Obviously, even with this YouTube video, I'm kind of personalizing it to a degree because I want to spread this information on, you know, how to be confident. I get a lot of questions about this in my DMs on Instagram. And I'm doing this already right now by doing my makeup, doing something that I love while spreading the knowledge that I've gained from my experiences. And I love it. I hope that you guys are enjoying this video. If you are still, you know, watching already this far, I appreciate it, and I hope that you really do begin to gain the confidence to step out and be yourself on any of your accounts, business, personal, you know, whichever it is, because it truly can be life-changing. Anyone can be an influencer. Anyone can, you know, spread their knowledge and spread their experiences and gain community from that. Find community, even. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just finish up this eye look a little bit and then get into kind of like my closing statements for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it so far though, so I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, so we finished our eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of give like a closing statement, as well as I wanted to just do like a little bit of inspiration or like motivational like talk and whatnot for people that are new, or even just thinking about social media management, or maybe you've started following a lot of social media managers on Instagram or wherever, any platform, or maybe you're in college right now and you're trying to decide what you really want to do with maybe a communications degree or something of that regard, then yeah, I just wanted to kind of give some closing statements on this topic, and to definitely say that this field is up and coming right now, and there's still a lot to learn and a lot, you know, more room for growth and expansion within this career. So it's definitely something to look into, and as well as like having the confidence with it, you really just have to, you know, go for it and just start. I see a lot of social media managers that I follow, and I've as well made, you know, posts like this that kind of say it's just important to start. Like, you know, what would you do if you started now and looked back, you know, 5 years from now? If you didn't start, and you would never know like kind of what would happen, is my point. So really just kind of starting it. That's kind of why I just went for it. I, you know, was in college for a public relations degree, and I didn't really specifically know what I wanted to do with it, and I didn't really want to work under someone else doing any type of public relations work. And as I started following more social media managers on Instagram myself, I'm like, wow, I really could like do this. I know a lot about social media, and the only thing that I was lacking, I feel like, was the confidence. I was just kind of scared. I'm like, how do I do this? How do I approach someone and tell them to put their business in my hands for social media? You know, like, how do I go about that? And so after, you know, like I was saying in my video, doing the research, gaining the inspiration, realizing my own tactics of displaying my personality to stand out, over time, every single day I get more confident with it. You know, I'm not perfect. I definitely have days where I'm anxious and I don't know what to post online, or I feel as though like I'm lacking on engaging myself on some type of social platform, but I feel like that kind of comes with the job. And as long as you're able to balance that work and life fluctuation, which I still work with myself, but trying to find that balance is really important, because with social media it can be a little bit draining on even your own personal life, I feel like, at times. So, like I said, finding that balance is important. But once you do, I don't know, it just feels so good. I feel confident. I'm ready to show up on my page and engage with my platform and see it grow, and as well help my clients and reach out to them, reach out to new clients and start helping them. Like, I don't know, the confidence is just booming. And like I said, we have our off days and there's times when we don't feel as confident, but overall, just like showing up and stepping to the plate has been very fun. It's been a completely different experience already within my lifetime. And I'm enjoying it. And this will be my makeup look for the day. If you guys have any questions about anything that I talked about today, then go ahead and leave that in the comments. I would love to engage with the corner, and so we can all have, an open discussion and a positive conversation about bringing confidence to your career and to social media management, how to do so, maybe expressing your own experiences of social media management. And I would love to, interact with all of you guys about that in the comments. If you guys enjoyed this, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. I'm gonna try to be posting every single Sunday, so I hope that I see you guys in the next one. All right, I hope you guys have an amazing day, night, or whenever time you're seeing this. Bye.